पॉलिसी दिखाने से नहीं चलता है, परिणाम दिखने चाहिए. Showing policy is not enough, the result should show. This is what Prime Minister Narendra Modi told the Council of Ministers and all government secretaries on Monday when he held the Council of Ministers meeting in the capital. What is coming out of that Council of Ministers meeting is that the Prime Minister could launch 42 key projects by January 26. Each of this project is above 5,000 crore rupees. Ministers have also been asked to focus on a 9-month yatra across the country to show the results. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the 42 signature projects that we are talking about, by January 26, 2024 is also the deadline because Lok Sabha elections are coming, and a fast tracking of these projects is essential because these projects are the big infra projects which are supposed to drive the economy, drive the growth of the country. PM has also asked ministers to undertake what he called a 9 mahine ki yatra to push the projects and ensure that benefits are felt by the people. Top government sources also said that this was discussed during the 5-hour-long marathon meeting of the Council of Ministers on Monday, where PM Modi started off by commending the ministers and secretaries for working hard in the last 9 years, but he also said that the next 9 months were very, very crucial. Sources also say that Prime Minister said that there are many achievements of the government in the last 9 years, but the focus now was on the 9 mahine ki yatra and the priority is implementation. Modi said that all big projects will be monitored closely. This is something that all the secretaries have also been asked to pull up their socks and ensure the implementation of these projects. Sources say the focus is these 42 key projects which the PM could personally inaugurate by January 26, 2024. Which are these projects? What we are learning is, number one project, the world's highest elevation bridge, the Chenab Bridge in J&K, the Udaipur, Srinagar, Baramulla rail line project by which a railway line will go for the first time to Srinagar, the Pamban railway bridge that links Rameshwaram in Tamil Nadu, the Amritsar Jamnagar Expressway, which in fact the PM is inaugurating in the next few days, the Dwarka Expressway, the Delhi Meerut Rapid Transit Road System, the metro projects in Pune, Bangalore, the 1800-kilometer long Mehsana Bathinda gas pipeline, one of the longest gas pipeline projects in the country. The PM is also pushing for a 4G network saturation project. Among the other projects which are top on the government's agenda are AIIMS projects in various cities, including one for Central Armed Police Forces, various railway station development projects like the Ahmedabad Railway Station Development Project, the New Delhi Railway Station Development Project, even a railway development project in Ayodhya as well as Gorakhpur. The Prime Minister has also asked for the speedy implementation of the PM Awas Houses scheme, the creation of health and wellness centers, and distribution of the Ayushman Bharat PVC cards in order to saturate the coverage of these schemes. The PM himself will start the distribution of the Ayushman Bharat PVC cards to the poor during his visit to Chhattisgarh and Uttar Pradesh over the next 2 days. Also, what was discussed in the meeting were the capex targets. At the Council of Ministers meeting, it was pointed out that rupees 10.5 lakh crore capex budget was announced earlier this year, and the expenditure so far in this financial year stood at about 28% at rupees 2.77 lakh crore on this front. The major expenditure on capex has been reported by the Roads and Highways Ministry, the Railways Ministry, the Telecom Ministry, as well as the Defence Ministry, which has spent a considerable amount of its capex budget. But these leading infra ministries were asked to accelerate the spend of the capex budget in the next 9 months, as this financial year's capex budget is a record 33% higher than the last financial year's budget. Also, sources say the Prime Minister spoke about the 1930 to 1940 decade being the turning point for the country in respect of the Dandi March and Bhagat Singh struggle that the PM said finally led to the country's independence in 1947. He compared it, saying similarly, the 2000 to 2020 to 2030 decade could be an important decade for a developed India as per his vision 2047. The PM in fact became a bit emotional when he is said to have remarked that he felt himself to be a mismatch in the current political system, which speaks of immediate electoral fights while he speaks of the 2047 vision for the country. Sources say the PM said that governments can't make a nation great, it is the people who make a nation great, and told the ministers and secretaries to visit villages and identify 12 to 15 areas or sectors where the nation can become great. Identify the low-hanging fruits and deliver on them is PM Modi's big message to the ministers and the secretaries for this 9 mahine ki yatra leading up to the 2024 Lok Sabha elections.